So this is actually the opposite side of the fence. I talked about with Jermaine Pratt how there's so many good linebackers now in the market. It brings his price tag down. Well, for safeties, there's not too many crazy good ones. So that keeps Jessie Bates' contract value very high. Now, apparently, according to Psy.com, the Bengals safety, Jessie Bates III, a 2020 second team All-Pro, would love to play with Desean Watson if he hits the market. Kabot writes. Problem is, Jessie Bates' market value is around $14 a year, according to Spurlock, and the price would climb if teams get into a bidding war for the premier available safety. So, like I said with the whole Jermaine Pratt situation, with all these linebackers getting cut, it brings down his price tag. But there's not really any star safeties getting cut or released. So because of that, Jessie Bates is staying at a very high, amazing price tag. And everyone in the NFL, every single NFL team right now is looking at him. Right? So when he hits free agency, you're going to have everyone and their mother trying to target this guy and pick him up and add them to the squad. So it is what it is in that category. I'm not surprised by any stretch of imagination. But it looks like Cincinnati will not be franchise tagging him again. I didn't really think that was going to happen, but there were rumors that Cincinnati could franchise tag the guy again and try to bring him back. But most likely they're just going to let the guy go. And they're probably going to throw in an offer or two, but it's not going to be really nice. Because one of the teams that has the most salary cap in free agency is going to be the Chicago Bears. Chicago and Atlanta. Both of them are highly interested in Jessie Bates. So as to go as far as to say this quote right here. I'd be surprised if Cincinnati's Jessie Bates don't cash in. He may even scrape up against what Micah Fitzpatrick and Derwin James got last season. In most cases, you have to ask with free agents why their current team are letting them go. In this one, it's easy. The Bengals don't want to lose him, but they have too many mouths to feed. So their loss could be the gain of a team such as Chicago, Cleveland, or San Francisco. C.J. Gardner-Johnson is the one other safety who will be in the 8 figures, but not at Bates' level. And that's the thing. There's not anyone even close to Bates at this moment in time. So this is a situation where it's like, if you want to go get a star safety in the free agency, you're going to have to pay up to go get Jessie Bates. And while that might, be good for other teams, it's not really the greatest for Cincinnati. Now, I've talked about many times how this is actually not the worst case scenario for the Bengals, even if they don't get him back. They will go ahead and get some type of, they'll get some type of compensatory picks. I would say that word incorrectly. Pretty much because they're losing a big name player and he's going somewhere else to get a really big contract and he's a star player, you guys get extra draft picks because of this. So it actually works out in the end for the Bengals at the end of the day. But at the same time, it is what it is. And we've talked about this many times. They're going to have to give Joe Burrow his contract extension. They got to give T. Higgins his contract extension. They got to bring back some free agents. There's just too many players under the same umbrella that simply will not work out if they try to, keep Jessie Bates. And Jessie would love to stay there. He said many times he would love to stay in Cincinnati. But at the end of the day, he has to go wherever, the money really takes him. So the Browns wanting Bates and the star safety interested in playing with Desean Watson has been a hot topic recently. Before that, Bates was spotted out with his Atlanta Falcons stars. So again, Chicago, Atlanta, both want him. Apparently, he kind of wants to go to Cleveland, and Cleveland kind of wants him too. What's interesting about Cleveland is they don't really have the salary cap to actually go after him, so I don't know how they're going to work that out. He would have to take less money to go to Cleveland, and I don't think he would take less money, because if he's going to take less money, just stay in Cincinnati and be with a Super Bowl chance of a team every single season. So, not really too interested to see what ends up happening to Jessie Bates. I mean, I like the guy. He's a really good player, and don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, he's going to go out there and make a career for himself, kind of like how CJ did when he left the Bengals and went to the Jets. So hopefully it ends up working out for him because, I always root the best for NFL players no matter who they are. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It's kind of funny how C.J. Mosley went to the Jets, and also C.J. Usman. I'm not gonna be able to say his last name. Your guys' old tight end went to the Jets too. Both of them went to the Jets to get big money, and the Jets is still a bottom franchise. It's usually how it works, guys. Nonetheless, though, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. You know, even with the fact that we already knew Jessie basically was gonna leave, I would hate to see him go to the Browns. I mean, come on, man. Don't go to the dumpster fire. I don't know why you want to play with Deshaun Watson so bad. I mean, I guess I don't even know why, to be honest. The guy is not a good guy. He has problems of his own. He's definitely, we'll see how the Browns do next season with him. But if we know anything about the Cleveland Clowns, they always find a way to ruin every quarterback possible. Even a quarterback who almost ruined himself through his own actions. It is what it is. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.